Welcome to the Roofing Insights Weekly News channel, where we're not just bringing you the news, we're also trying to explain it. This week, we're going to talk about quite a few things that happened in the past few weeks in the roofing industry. QXO is buying Beacon. What does this massive deal mean for the contractors? Smugglers are using roofing products to bring drugs into the United States. Will it cause supply chain issues? New tariffs are hitting the construction industry very hard. How can contractors stay ahead? Welcome to the Roofing News. If you like these videos, remember to like below. It truly means a lot to us, also for the algorithm. If you have a story idea to share, send it to Sydney@roofinginsights.com. Remember, I read all of my comments and I will answer to every single one of them. Let's have a conversation below. Before we get started, a quick announcement from one of my companies that I run, BM Direct Supply. We sell underlayment at unbelievable low prices at the highest quality products possible. This Monday, we are giving away beautiful large golf cart, $15,000 value. We do giveaways every single month. This is the largest giveaway we have ever done. So Monday night, me and my kids will pick a winner. We do it at the end of every month for the past 3 months. And to participate, you have to place order of at least $10,000. Your odds are super high. We only have 10 tickets so far, and we have about 20 pending sales. So finalize your sale, save a lot on underlayment. I would love to earn your business. I'll put a link below to my best sellers, and good luck to everyone who already purchased or about to purchase by the end of Monday. Now, let's get to the news.
Mergers and acquisitions.
QXO is officially buying Beacon for $11 billion after raising $6 billion in cash. That valuation includes all of Beacon's debt. There are almost 600 branches, and the company's stock has gone up 40% over the last year. QXO is a new player, but they are getting a massive piece of the $800 billion building product industry. The deal is expected to close by the end of April, and it got off to a rocky start. Last November, QXO tried a hostile takeover strategy with Beacon, trying to buy out shares without board approval. That started negotiations, but publicly things were icy. On March 4th, Beacon put out a statement calling QXO's second offer an opportunistic attempt to acquire Beacon at a discount. 2 weeks later, they announced the deal. There's still a lot to learn about QXO, which just formed last year. The founder, Brad Jacobs, has made a fortune in waste management and logistics. He has overseen over 500 mergers and acquisitions and has a track record of building multi-billion-dollar companies. Jacobs plans to modernize the building product supply chain with AI and analytics. This sale is huge news just a year after Home Depot bought SRS. I'm going to be watching to see what happens next along with everyone else. Comment below, what do you think? Is it good or bad news for the industry? My take on it is always about consumer. The way I look at this kind of news, this kind of acquisitions, it's good for the people who buy and sell. Someone is going to get very rich, filthy rich on this kind of this. They're literally printing money, which I have no problem with. You know, it's United States of America, land of opportunity. You can build multi-billion-dollar companies, and I salute people who do that. There's absolutely no hate on anyone's success. But the question we ask here at Roofing Insights, is it good for the consumer? Is it good for the homeowner? Is it good for the contractor? In the past, what I have seen, when big is getting bigger, it's not always good for the end user. When we have competition, solid competition, like when Home Depot competes with Lowe's and other players, Menards and other big box stores, we get a good discounts, we get good prices. You can literally walk in at one store and say, hey, they have it for this price, show them your phone and get a discount. You win when they compete for your business. Now, when one buys another, when one gets bigger and buys everyone, you don't have leverage anymore. You kind of hostage to their price, to the way they're doing business. When they're too big, even though they say they in business for you, to serve you, all of that stuff, at the end of the day, what we have seen in the asphalt shingle market, it's not always good for the roofer. It's not always good for the end consumer. Like right now, we don't have anybody coming into asphalt shingle market, so we have same amount of players, bigger demand, and as a result, we're struggling. When they raise prices, we have nowhere to go. You cannot bring another product, you cannot start manufacturing. You kind of a sucker. You kind of have to surrender and say, you do you, right? Like when you look at the auto market, we have a lot of industry players. We also have industry disruptors. At the end of the day, we consumers win when they compete for us. It's a tough business, but when electric cars come to the market, other manufacturers have to start making electric vehicles. They have to adapt because they don't want to lose market shares. This is how I look at this. We'll have to wait and see if we're going to win or lose, but generally speaking, I don't like when we have a rise of the giants, because usually we are losing as consumers. Comment below if you agree or not. This is just my take, how I look at those kind of deals, purchases when someone buys someone else. We have two more stories to talk about, but first I want to give a huge shout out to our sponsor, Job Nimbus. If you're a roofer, you've definitely heard the name, and for a good reason. It's a CRM built just for roofers, but they expanded from roofing to other industry after. With Job Nimbus, you can do everything in one place: track leads, send estimates, and take text payments. It works with the tools you already use like Sumo Quote, Eagle View, Company Cam. If you are ready to get rid of your paperwork and get organized, go to jobnimbus.com. Recently, I did a company tour with Apex Roofing. They use Job Nimbus. They love it. They switched from another CRM. This year, you're going to see a lot of companies that I visit who also use Job Nimbus. So if you need any help setting it up, or if you want to get on a call with me to see why I recommend it, schedule a call below or go to jobnimbus.com.
Fines, scams, and jail time.
700,000 pills laced with fentanyl were found hidden inside roofing shingles in Arizona. It's part of a growing trend where drug traffickers are using construction materials to smuggle drugs. That being said, this was just one bust out of many. It's not clear what impact this will have for roofers, but it has some people concerned about the supply chain. I want to know what you think. Will a story like this actually affect roofing companies, or is it more of one-time headline? I personally tired of seeing all the traffic-related, drugs-related things, how they affect the rest of the industry. I mean, right now what Trump and ICE doing with deportations, people sending me pictures or local articles, local news on a regular basis. I just got one yesterday, how someone been deported, after raid on a job site. I mean, our industry and the country in general is going through a lot, but one thing we all have in common: we hate drugs. We have to do something about the problem. I mean, they get super creative. We have to get super creative. I just hope that it will not be harder to import good products. I'm in that business now too. So I import products from several countries, 4 or 5 countries. And if they're going to make it harder on us, I mean, it's already harder with the tariffs. We'll talk about it next. But now you have drug issues, you have immigration issues. Looks like everything is against us. It's never a dull moment in the roofing industry. Comment below, what are you dealing with? What affected you the most in 2025? I read all of my comments for that reason. I want to understand the industry. I want to have a hand on pulse of the industry. So when you share, we pay attention. And a lot of our stories and news are actually born from the comments. If you ever have something to say, always comment away.
Rules and regulations.
Talking about tariffs, new tariffs hit this month and some contractors are already feeling the impact. On March 12th, a 25% tariff on all steel and aluminum went into effect. Trump signed off on another 25% on everything from Canada and Mexico. Now, that has been paused until April. This all comes after January price surge of 1.4%. According to Associated Builders and Contractors, that came from energy cost increases. beginning of the year, price hikes and rush to buy before tariffs took effect. Comment below what market are you in and what price changes have you noticed so far in 2025. I know we have a lot of metal guys, and with the tariffs on metal, we're probably gonna see price increases on metal, which is I hate, because with the price increases on asphalt shingles, finally the gap was smaller and smaller between asphalt and metal. But now with these tariffs, we're probably gonna have price increases in metal. And both are commodity products. So with the commodity products, the price kind of varies. So metal is never guaranteed because how metal trades, right? But tariffs 25%, I don't like that news a lot because I like metal in generally speaking. I recently was in Rome and I absolutely love the metal roofs that I've seen in Rome. I mean, we're talking about the roofs that have been around for 300-400 years. Huge churches. Like, how did they do it? Why do we not have those kind of roofs today? Why our roofs leak after 50 years and they have something that lasted 300-400 years? Absolutely insane. So I love metal. Do you like metal? Comment below. This is it for this week. Again, we're giving away golf cart tomorrow. If you're new to us or you don't know what we do, comment below. I'll put all of my information, everything you've seen in this video, every single link is in description, and I'll see you guys in the next video.